crafters. Alright, today we're going back to basics. I'm usually doing a technique or a bunch of layers or something, and we're going to make a card with just stamping. I thought, do I remember how to just stamp? So first I want to show you, these are the 6 colors that we got in at Stampin' Mania from the new Lawn Fawn inks. Love them! I think they may become my favorites. These are the 3 that we're going to use today, along with a couple others that are not Lawn Fawn, but these are the 6 colors. And what I like to do, especially when I get new inks in, is do an image and, you know, write the name of the ink down. It makes it a lot easier for me for picking out colors when I'm going to make something. But, so today, the new Lawn Fawn Premium Dye inks, we're going to use Cranberry, Sunflower, and Mermaid. We are going to use this stamp set from Waffle Flower called In Every Way. It's got some great large sentiments that work wonderful for cards as well as scrapbook pages. I could see using these bigger fonts on scrapbook layouts and maybe embossing or something. This is a really great stamp set from Waffle Flower. So, I've already got my stamps up on blocks, and the only thing that we're going to do is I cut out a few of the images and I'm going to use them as masks. I tried it earlier to make sure that I had them done correctly. So let's go ahead and put these on. What I'm going to do is some flowers up here and at the bottom, and then our sentiment in the middle. So let's just get some of these flowers going. Now when I do it this way, and especially like if I'm going to use a mask or something, you have to make sure and wipe off the color. So I just have a, I don't think you can see it, but off to the side here, I'm just changing colors. Because some people will just go and do all of one color. I don't like to do that because I want to know, you know, what it's going to look like. So I do not do it that way, but you certainly could. The mermaid. Now I'm going to use so you gotta line it up. So what I've done is I've hand cut 3 of these little images out so that I can use them for a mask. A lot of times when you're masking, people will say, oh, you know, put it down with, you know, removable tape or whatever, but I'm like, for something like this, I don't go to that effort personally. Alright, so let me move these out of the way. Let's get some yellow, some sunflower. Put one there. I think I'm going to do another one over here. So by masking that, you'll see here in just a minute, it came off on the stamp, that allows me to put colors that look like they're behind. So whenever I do this, I'll cut out several and I'll keep them with the stamp set so I can use them again. And when I add the leaves, I'm using Memento bamboo leaves for the leaves. I'll use these masks as well. Let's go ahead and put in some leaves. I did have to grab a leaf from another stamp set. This stamp set doesn't have a leaf in it per se. And you just put them wherever you feel like. Well, I thought I was going to want one here in the middle. Let's see what happens when I do that. I'm going to put a couple of masks on. See if I can get a little green there in the middle. There we go. Cool. Alright. Now I'm going to go ahead and put the sentiment on it so I know where to. I'm using the Memento Tuxedo Black. I want to stamp that up real good. The Amazing. I love these large stamps, these large sentiment stamps. I think they look great. They're really popular. that I'm using a smaller stamp from that set that says your. I would have preferred 2 words, you are, but it'll work. Alright, so we have our sentiment on there so we kind of know what area to stay out of. I think I'll throw a little flower up here in the corner. Let's give it a little leaf. One thing about going back to basics and just stamping is it's really fun and quick. And it's, look how cute. I mean, I could send that already. It's so cute. Okay, now let's go do the bottom. I'm gonna put a little yellow. I like to stamp off. I like images to look like they're going off the page. So put a little of the cranberry. Don't really need a mask for this one. Close together. And I will use a mask to put the mermaid color down. I love this color. I love these colors together. I wasn't sure. Ooh, play it safe. If you have to play it safe, if you're not sure, go ahead and mask both images. And make sure the edges get there. Oh, love that. Such a simple, easy technique to do masking. Go ahead and do them on this side. I'll mask that one. Yes, and actually when I'm at home, well, I am at home right now. When I'm stamping, I do talk to myself like you hear me right now. Let's see. I think it needs a little red over here, so I'm going to mask these. But you can see, because you can use them over and over. Something I've done before also when I have taken the clear, shoot, what's it called? When you're going to line, contact paper. Gosh, can't talk. The clear contact paper. I've taken that and I've cut things out, put them in that, cut it out again, and that makes your masks reusable because you can just wipe that ink right off of them. I didn't take the time obviously to do that this time, but with this set I could see me, oh, I messed up. With this set I could see me using these, needing to use these masks a lot because I like the way the flowers look when they're overlaying each other, so I might very well go ahead and do that with this set. Let me add some leaves. Use a mask again. You have to turn it to make sure it, come on, there we go. Turn it to get it the right direction. Oh, that's gonna, arg. Okay. I just want a little green right there. Ah, that worked. Okay, cool. Get those aside. Oh, look how easy that was. So, there we do. Our basic stamping is done. I'm going to add, I think that is adorable, super fast, super easy. One last little touch. If I do something that's just a single layer like this, well, you could totally send the card just like this. I like to add a little dimension or a little something different. So I'm going to put on 3 sequins. I really like the sequins from Studio Calico, the basics, because you get these, these are obviously the greens, the yellows, and I've got the blues, so I'm going to take one of each of these. Where's my sticky thing? Here we go. Normally what I would do is I would pick them up with my little sticky picker-upper. That's a very technical term. And then, some people will just pick them up and glue them down, I always have to make sure that I'm going to like how it's going to look. So I do not go straight to gluing them down. First I got to put it there. I'm like, that's cute. But see that green next to that yellow? Not sure I like that. So let's see here. Okay, I like that. What I'm going to use for this, because it dries matte, is the multi-medium. Can do a ton of things with this, but with these, I use Glossy Accents a lot as an adhesive, but with sequins, sometimes if it rolls out a little bit and you see it, that dries shiny, glossy, and so I want it to be matte. So I stick a little, when I'm working with something this small, I stick a little on a acrylic block, and then I just take the sequins and dab them in it a little bit and drop them sometimes. And the green one just adds a little extra oomph, I think. There you have it. How cute is that? And don't forget, don't send an empty envelope. Decorate your envelope. I already did this one with the colors. I think it makes such a difference just to add little matching coordinating stamps on the envelopes. I'll also do some on the inside when I send the card out. I'll have some decorations in there. Cute, like it, easy, back to basic stamping. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed it, and check out the Lawn Fawn inks. Love them, love the colors. The coverage is awesome, so I think they hit a home run on that one. Alright, thanks crafters. Bye.